Happy morning to all of you. Welcome to the Mastering Multi-Timeframe Supertrend, a complete trading strategy for the indices gold, silver, Nifty, how to plan and use the Supertrend. Today we are going to learn one of the exciting indicators. I am RV Raju Angadi Vishwanath, the founder of Traders Hut. This webinar is conducted by Fabinars. I am a SEBI registered research analyst, a chartered market technician, as well as a certified financial technician, Raju Angadi Vishwanath. RV, you can call me in short. So, come, let's have a sneak into the super trend. Let me introduce to one of the trend following indicators which will help you avoid doing the mistakes. So basically we are going to learn how to plan our trades in a very systematic and diligent way, my dear friends. So that's how the trends are formed. So let us kickstart the session. Are you guys ready? Say yes in the chat box if you guys are ready. Say yes in the chat box if you are ready. Great. I'm seeing a great energy from everyone in this Sunday morning. Hope I'm audible to all of you, my dear friends. Hope I'm audible to all of you. Yes, I'm going to share the screen. Bear with me for a moment. Hope I'm audible to all of you. Great. I think some of you might need to set their screens and the audio. Okay, great. Let's kickstart the session, my dear friends. Okay, what is super trend? Super trend is basically a trend following indicator that is used by the traders to follow the trend for entry and exit levels, as well as the support and resistance. As supply and demand zones can be identified using the super trend. Whenever the price crosses above the super trend line, upper line, it can be seen as a buy signal, while contrarily, if a super trend price is trading below the super trend, then a continuation of a downtrend is indicated. A sell signal, potential sell signal can be defined. So what are the advantages of super trend? Basically we are going to discuss today some depth of the super trend. First, initially I'm going to brief you about the theoretical part of it. Let us understand the theory, then we will apply and juggle around with the charts. Is that fine? Absolutely fine. Is that fine, my dear friends? Do you guys agree? Is that fine? Say fine. See, probability of every indicator when used, when any of the indicators is used basically with the conjunction of combination of tools. Technical analysis always solely one should not use single-handedly. You should be use with combination of other tools. See, basically price always moves in noise. You know, how many of you know that Nifty moves in trends only 30% of the time? 70% of the time Nifty will be at noise. So if you don't learn the reversal trading strategies or trend following method, then you are going to lose. So a trend following method, what is the accuracy? I'm going to share. First, let us understand why the super trend is used. What are the advantages of it? Super trend is used to identify the trends, basically a uptrend, downtrend, and a sideways trend. Basically, there are three types of trends. Let me draw something for you. So this is basically an uptrend. This is a downtrend, and this we call it as a sideways trend. So basically there are three types of trend. When will super trend help you? In two case scenarios, a trend following scenario, super trend will help you. In an uptrend, basically when the markets is moving in an uptrend, it will help you to trade and be on the direction of the trend. So it's a trend following indicator. When it is in a downtrend, it will help you on the sell side. So when it is a sideways, this will not help you anywhere. This will not help you. So super trend needs to be used in conjunction with other indicators or combination of price action or support or a resistance tool on different combination one needs to use. But today the context what we are going to study is how to use the super trend and how to take an advantage of it. Let us understand it with the different multiple time frames, how it can be combined. So it is used as it is defined support and resistance levels with the upper lines and lower lines can be used. It generates a potential entry buy and sell signals, sell opportunities. See, what is the one advantage? Super trend adapts to the market volatility using the average true range, making it more sensitive to the change in price movements. Oh, what are some of the characteristics? I'll define the average true range, how the formula is done, what it is, and how one can calculate it. So the super trend indicator helps identify the uptrend, downtrend as it is provided. Upper trend line is used to by adding the product multiplier ATR with the user defined multiplier to the highest high price over a specific period. Similarly, I am not getting into the depth of the definitions. Lower line, when the price is trading below the lower line, that is calculated by subtracting the ATR. By adding the ATR, upper line is calculated. By subtracting the ATR, lower line is calculated. See, there are two main components. One is average true range, and another one is the multiplier factor. That is the formula for the super trend. Average true range measures the volatility when the multiplier adjusts the indicator's sensitivity to market movements. So ATR formula, the true range has to be calculated when the high is the highest price, low is the lowest price, and close is the previous close. Calculation is, how is ATR calculated? ATR into previous period minus 1 plus true range current by the period. So that I'm going to simplify you how the formula is calculated. I'm going to simplify you how the formula is calculated. Bear with me for the moment. I hope the screen is visible to all of you. Now the screen is visible to all of you. Great, great. It is visible to all of you, my dear friends. See, basically, how the true range is calculated. True range, we call it as TR. Let's call it as TR. High minus low is calculated. Why shall we do it ourselves? Let us see it in the Google. I'm going to explain you how it is calculated rather than I was having one beautiful this one. Bear with me for a moment. See, basically, this is how the average true range is calculated in three factors: current high minus current low, any of the candles high minus low, current low minus previous close, then current high minus previous close. A series of true ranges needs to be calculated first for a specific trading period. The true range is the maximum absolute value. Let us calculate with the Nifty. A series of calculations needs to be done. Let us say current high is 100, current low is 90. Let's say the previous close is 80. So these are the three values. Let us assume these are the three values. Let's say the current high, current low. First we have to minus the current high minus current low minus the previous close, current high minus the previous close. So basically this is how the true range is calculated. So based on this, an average is taken for the recorded values of each period using the number of periods as 14. It gives us the value of average true range. The initial 14 period average value is calculated in the method above. For the subsequent periods, the formula is used. So it is divided by 14. Prior average true range into 13 plus current true range divided by 14. So this is how true range is calculated. So then after calculating the true range, average true range will be defined. Multiplier, you can take it as 2, 3, high plus multiplier into ATR, low minus multiplier into ATR is the upper and the lower lines, how the formula is defined. So any doubts regarding the same, my dear friends? Any doubts? First we have to understand how the behavior it works, then we will get into the charts. The charts is not a problem. We will get into the charts on the later section in 10-15 minutes. Hope I am audible to all of you. Can you guys hear me, my dear friends? Hope I am audible to all of you. Yes, the values for the different time frames will definitely change for the different time period. Yes, for the different time period, different time frame, the values changes. Thus, the ATR also changes for the different time frame. That is why the values differ with the ATR. One needs to understand it in a proper designated way. The ATR is calculated. I am going to show it on the charts. How to use the super trend, apply it on the charts, choose the parameters, ATR, sensitivity of the fluctuations, like why, what we call it as it moves in price, always moves in trend, and also in noise. 70% of the time markets are in noise, 60 to 70%, 30 to 40% market will be trending. Whenever it is trending, trend identification is important, and once the trend starts, you have to ride the trend. That is the super power of the trend. The multiplier and the ATR helps us to adapt to the market conditions, sensitivity in conjunction with other indicators as well as patterns. So risk management is key while using the super trend. Let us come to the charts now, how to use the super trend. Basically, let's come to the charts now. Here you are seeing a simplified pattern how the trend has been emerged. See how to understand it, we are going to see it now. Let's see hourly chart of last 10 days of the Nifty. See what is happening here. I have used one simple moving average as well as super trend. What can be done? The average here is 55. I'm going to place one more EMA. So I have used the two averages. What I'm doing it here, let us first decide the buy signal. Let us first decide the buy signal, my dear friends. What is happening when the price is trading above the super trend and the buy signal is coming? Along with that, this is a Nifty chart. I am going to show you how to implement the buy and the sell trade setups whenever you are getting a buy signal and the price is trading below the above the moving average, the 55 period average on a hourly chart. 55 is a Fibonacci number, that's why we are using. So there you are going to sell. Until then only you are going to buy whenever price is trading above the super trend and also it is trading above the average. When the buy signal triggers, then you should be only on the buy side, you should not sell here. See, basically I am showing you how the entries are done. See, basically this is the buy entry. Only above the average you are buying. Only above the average you are buying, and super trend has to be on a uptrend. Buy signal has to come. I'm taking few of the examples here. When the price is trading combination above the moving average and also when the price is trading above the super trend upper line, you are going to buy. The parameters I'm telling you how to use it in conjunction with the different time frames. I'm going to guide you later on. So we are understanding the first part of the indicator, how to use it. Simple, there is a buy and a sell signal which is getting prompted. So always whenever it is trading above the moving average, the 55 period moving average on a hourly chart, and also price is trading above the upper band of a upper line, which is a bullish line, green line, super trend, then only one needs to buy. So guys, as simple as that, it has to close above the candle size. That has not happened here. This is a false signal. It has to trade above the candle high. This is one of the false signals. See, whenever the price starts trading above that candle high, one can take a entry on the buy side. There are simple three rules defined. Price has to trade above the previous, the moving average, that is the 55 period moving average. Price has to trade above that, and then price has to trade above the upper line of the super trend, and also it, that candle close once the buy signal comes in. Here only the buy signal has come, but basically the price was trading below the average. We are not going to take the buy. Once it crosses, the closing was never above the, or even if it crosses and trades above the previous candle high, that was not taken. So trend confirmation, we are using the hourly timing, we are using the short term period, that I'm going to discuss later. Here there was a perfect entry, so these are few of the examples where we are getting a entry points. See, basically here the buy signal came, price traded above the super moving average as well as the super trend. So if you would have bought, still the stop is not triggered. Riding the trend also is very much important. Super trend helps us to ride the trend. Obviously that will create some of the whipsaws in the sideways markets, I am not denying that. Now what we will do, we will use the contrarian sell signal. How to use it as a sell signal? Now only the sell signals are plotted. What are the conditions for the sell signal? When the price is trading below the moving average, and when the price is trading below the super trend line, then we are going to sell. Only on the sell side we are going to trade. So that is the beauty of the trading the trend following indicator. One has to follow the trend. See, here we have got a sell signal, then the continuation has happened multiple times. Wherever you can see the sell signal, we have got the profits. Then for targets and other stuff, obviously one can use pivot points, Fibonacci, and also the different time frames. See, only the sell signal when the price is trading below the moving average, also price is trading below the super trend, and it has to break the previous candle low. See, here couple of signals have come on the sell side, but this got triggered. In fact, this is a false loss making trade, but the low is not broken here for 5 minutes, 10 minutes. That is a false avoidable trade. So there are other conjunction parameters. What I would say, whenever you get this long range bar, then that is the advantage for retracement to enter. A long range bar is the big candle. When the big candle occurs in a price, always observe that price is below the average, price is below the super trend, and the bigger candle, this bell told kind of a candle which is seen, that occurs, then it is a good entry point in buy side or sell side, both the sides, because the strength of the trend becomes imminent. See here again the big candle has come. This bigger candle has helped us to know the strength of the trend, and the continuation happens. Again here the bigger candle has come. The Morobozu candles are the ones which will help us identify the more powerful trends to trade. Whenever the super trend gives you a downward sell signal along with the trade below the moving average. So everyone might be thinking why we are using a 34 period average exponential moving average for the sell side and 54 for the buy, 55 for the buy side. Both are the Fibonacci numbers, that is different. 34, whenever the markets fall, they fall in a faster way. That is why the faster moving average can be used. I am taking few of the examples to showcase you. But whenever the market starts rising, they rise usually with a strong slow pace. That is why it is required to use the shorter and longer averages. Here the sell didn't trigger, here it triggered, then the exit came second time when the long Morobuzu came below the average. See, multiple times whenever a long candle with a below the average comes in with a super trend also on the downside, you are going to see the good move. Here a stop loss trade has come on the sell side. Couple of stop losses have been triggered. What happens here? On the 18th of September, the sell has come. 19th of September, 9:15, but that didn't confirm below the average. Here, the confirmation came below the average, 25,183 below. 22nd September, the continuation of the trend with a bullish candle. See, bearish candle, how the momentum has gained the traction. Here, there is a no trade zone as it is trading above the average. Sell signal though has come. Here a sideways market, stop loss is triggered. No signal here. Here the signal has occurred. A confirmation has come. The big candle has come here. So from there, continuation has come. On 31st October, the bearish candle has come. From there, the markets have started cracking. The bearish Morobuzu, or a strong bell-toed candle, we call it in candlestick terms. Yes, I'm going to value of the MA. I told you, Mr. John, value of the MA is 34 for the, basically 34 for the sell side, 55 for the buy side. Super trend value I'm going to show you. There is no hide and seek. I'm sharing you everything, my dear friends. 22 is the ATR period. Multiplier is 2. I have taken the open, high, low, close divided by 4. So this is on an hourly chart. What needs to be done here? If it is an hourly chart, use a 15-minute chart to enter, or a 5-minute chart to enter. Let us say a 5-minute chart to enter. So basically what is happening, 26th November 9:30 we have got a buy. 26th November 9:30. So basically price is trading above. Close of this candle is 26,070. The 9:30 candle. Even 30 minutes to 5 minutes, 9:30 candle I am watching. 26th November 2025 it is. The entry point was triggered once the price crosses above the average, the bullish entry point. So from there the 9:30 continuation has happened clearly till 11:50. 26,203 if you would have exited with the price trading below the super trend. 9:30 entry, it is almost 190 points, 192 points. 26,011 was the entry high, let us say 26,020, and 26,200 here the exit point came. 26,238, let us say some 220 to 230 points tradable move was caught. Let's see the sell signal here somewhere whenever the bearish candle has occurred. Let's take that example on the sell side. Now buy side, as we have seen the example. Let us see the sell side examples. 4th November 9:15 the sell signal has come. Price is 25,687. 'Whenever the higher time frame is bullish, you have to buy only on the buy side. When the higher time frame is bearish, you have to buy only on the you have to buy the puts or on the sell side only. 4th November 9:15 we have got a sell. Let us say here 9:30 we have got a sell. 9:30 selling point is 25,705. 25,697. So on that range we have got a selling point 25,915. Let us say here 9:37. So 4th November selling point 9:30, it is 25,705. Here it is 697. So on a 5 minutes we got a sell. Similarly, whenever the two time frames match and the combination of sell or buy comes, the strength of the trend, primary direction of the trend is very much to be identified and acted upon. These kind of trades, see where it has ended here, 25 327, like around 353 75 points, 375 points, let us say 25 400 also is a exit, 300 points. Basically where it ended, you have to use the Fibonacci and the other methods to exit. So this is how one needs to use the super trend with the multiple time frames. I'm using a normal super trend, sir. No, normal super trend. Mr. Lal, I'm using the normal super trend, nothing exceptional, nothing complex, nothing this one. The different time frames how we are using is for why the shorter time frame periods are used with the different moving averages for sell and different moving averages for buy. It is as simple as that. Why we are using for different periods? It is just for conjunction of using it in a different time frames, like a higher time frame. If it is on a buy direction only, you need to be in the buy direction. You should not sell even if the sell signal comes again. You have to re-enter with the buy signal. That adjustments one needs to do, because always as per the Dow theory we call it as primary trend is inviolate. Some sideways markets, it chops everyone out, that I agree. Because let me explain you what it is, how it is. Target, different answers are there. Yes, definitely, Mr. Uday, you are going to get the recording step by step. It's very simple. Please ping us who wants the step by step approach, how to use it. Modifications are required. I would add a disclaimer: modifications are required. Don't complicate it. Please ping on 7892 999 456 message on the WhatsApp, so that you are going to get the complete step by step PDF. If you register, you are going to get the free step by step PDF, and also we are going to try to upload it on the webinars platform. How to use the super trend in a simple manner, you are going to get it. So there is no complication. Simple method with setting the targets. Obviously, that day we are discussed regarding the Fibonacci, the glimpse on the Fibonacci we are discussed. You can go through our Fibonacci video where you are going to get the idea of Fibonacci using. Let's see it on the gold. This always helps with the commodities, my dear friends. Whenever the extreme trends are there, the trends are bullish, you say, just ping yes, I want the yes and a name of yours, so that I can share you the complete structure, how to plan it using the super trends, different averages, why it is like a PDF or a ebook. We are going to share you. No need to worry. I'm going to share you the ebook with the simplified strategy and couple of examples. It may take 1 week's time, but you will get the PDF five within the 5 days, 5 working days from tomorrow. You are going to get the PDF with the explanation, defined way, so that how to use the super trend in a multiple time frames. See, to increase the sensitivity and ride the longer trend, use the ATR in a stronger way. The more the multiplier, the more broader trends can be identified and acted upon. Let us say if the super trend is bullish here and the price is trading above the average, you are going to only buy. This is the gold chart where we are seeing. Let's see the bar play of the gold, how it performs. Buying above the average and also above the green line. It's very simple. A 22-minute chart. I am doing a bar play. I am taking a small break, my dear friends. Let's watch the bar play. Whole November month, how the performances happened. Let's assume only one average is used, that is the 89 average, what we are using here for the gold. Even for the sell side, if the price is trading below the average, we are going to sell it. Only above the average, we are going to buy. Whenever a bell tolled candle comes, then we are going to surely act upon with more confidence and conviction. Not abnormal range bar, but a normal range bar with a good bell tolled candle. Guys, any questions regarding the super trend? So basically, these are the charts I was just displaying how the trends have emerged and has given us the opportunities. This is basically what we are seeing is a uptrend in the gold, but in between we can use the 5 or the 3 minutes chart where the simplified entry and exits would come in the shorter time frames to trade. So that is how the multi-time frame systems can be used. We can use the Keltner bands or any other bands to avoid Bollinger bands to avoid the sideways markets with the super trend. So conjunction of other indicators is very much important while trading with the trend following indicator. So what I would like to write down here, a trend following indicator or strategy has an accuracy or win ratio of 35 to 50%. When you win, ride trends. When you lose, exit early. So basically, it's visible that trend following strategy indicators or indicators has accuracy of win ratio 35 to 50%. Even the world's best traders have a accuracy of 35 to 50%. When you win, ride the trends, make profits until you get an exit. When you lose or exit early, manage your risk management in a proper and diligent way. That is going to help you make the profits. So this is the simplistic manner to use the super trends. So on a different time frames, I have taken an example of Nifty as well as Bank Nifty. Sorry, Nifty as well as gold. See here, I have combined the two different super trends. Two super trends I have taken. Whenever a sell signal comes below the lower signal, just enter the trade, and whenever the buy comes above the average as well as whenever it comes above the both the super trends, buy it. It's on a single chart. You can crux it in a multiple methods. That's how one can use it. Different methods can be used. A buy signal here, it is generated above the average as well as above the super trend with the bullish belt hold. A price action and the band has confirmed the larger degree trend of some 250 points can be captured. So this is how one needs to use while it is a trending markets. See, obviously stops should be hit, adjustments of the stop loss, different methods and the targets has to be set. I am not discussing in conjunction with the this one session, but this can be used as a trailing stop losses. You can avoid when markets are going up. Obviously you are going to avoid selling when it is above the line, so that will help you take the informed decisions. Definitely, I'm going to mail you and share you the PDF as well. There, we will upload it in the section also. Any questions? Yes, definitely, you'll get the recording, sir. So basically, super trend is used as a trend following indicator where you can use it to ride the trends and make the profits. Use it with the conjunction of other indicators what we have discussed. But indicators are always slow. Price action, there is a different methods. See, I have a very good strength in identifying the reversal trades. Option tradings are different, and this will help you trade the stocks also. Stock trading, the different stocks. Let's say the Nifty 50 stocks only, or F&O stocks. See how the super trend has helped us ride the trend. Let us take it on the multiple time frames chart. Stocks, let's take on the multiple time frame charts. See how the trends can be ridden with a bullish candle with the average trading below, and the super trend has given a sell signal. See how one can ride the trend. The buy signal here, it came above the average, but the false stops could have triggered here, but the sell gave us a very good trend. Here, there could be a small loss, my dear friends, in this sell. There could be a small loss. Even if you follow it diligently, there could be a small loss. Still, it is on the sell side only. It has not triggered a buy. Here, there was a great opportunity where some 1,000 points would have been captured. The buying opportunity is triggered here. Let us change from sell to buy. Only buy signals if we are witnessing here. There was a great opportunity to buy in this candle. There was a clear continuation pattern. This buy didn't trigger a buy because it was not trading above the average. It was avoidable. Multiple buys have come, but those are the exit signals. Sell has given a good opportunity. Again, the big buy there. Here again, the big sell. The buy triggered here. Small trade happened. Buy didn't trigger here. Sell triggered here. Buy triggered here above the average. It gave us a good healthy returns. Buy triggered here. It avoided the complete sideways market. This complete sideways market was avoided. Previous signal, see the sell. See how one can ride the trend. Obviously, parameters of the super trend has to be changed based on the volatility and the behavior of the stocks indexes. or any commodities. So any more questions, please feel free to ask on the chat box. It's a moving average is a EMA. It depends based on your time frame. Yes, Mr. John, it changes for the settings would change. Settings would change for the super trend. Settings would change for the different scripts based on the volatility. You have to make that adjustments. So that's it on the technical part of the session. Any more questions, please feel free to ask, my dear friends. I'm there with you. Any questions, please feel free to ask. So basically, what are the multiple? See, different periods it is used for the multiple. This one's different periods it is used for the multiple super trends. So any questions, please feel free to ask, my dear friends. You can ask any questions. What about the Nifty? What is happening with the Nifty? Well, let me come back. I am going to brief out the Nifty with a simple price action. My dear friends, Nifty is clearly bullish. That's what is my conjunction. Even the GDP data is bullish. Even wave counts, Elliott wave counts suggest Nifty can trigger a rally. If it crosses 26,330, 26,900 levels or 27,200 levels can be tested in the Nifty. Nifty is bullish until the tone becomes bearish below this small average of 26,000 now or 25,900, let us say 800 levels is taken out. Nifty is bullish as of now. Every dip is bought into. The strength of the trend is imminent. We are seeing a breakout above the 26,310 on Monday. It would be a great buying opportunity, and the stupendous rise would come in the strong leg. 26 277 and 310 are the resistance zones. 25,960 would be my stop for the Nifty. 960 or 930 would be the stop for the Nifty for me, where the strength of the trend becomes weaker on the positional side. Any questions, feel free to ask, my dear friends. Any questions, I'm there to help you out. This is a pure Q&A. So I am not checking on 1 minute. See, basically, I'm a price action trader. So my entry points are at reversal points rather than a trend following. Before the trend starts, I try to capture the momentum where the accuracy might be a 30, 40 to 60%. But due to my experience, that I have increased the accuracy to 60 to 70%. The reversal trades I enter are very diligent, and I act upon those of whom my traders who trade with me, as I am a SEBI registered RA. They know my style of analysis, that I enter the trades from the exact reversal points where the reversal momentum starts coming in. There we enter, and we book it early. So Nifty, as we said, 90% of the time is on the noise. Very few days the trend following momentum would come. That is 30% of the time. See, I don't have a formula, but I can share the parameters. You can write it up in the Excel sheet. I don't have a AMI broker, sir. I don't use the AMI broker. I am giving you the blueprint. You have to modify it and act upon. You have to modify it yourself and back test. So that would be a better idea. I will give you the blueprint. You can back test it. You can tweak with it. I am giving. I'll also give you openly the parameters to use. You can modify. You can back test. Then you can optimize the results with the multiple time frames, but a combination of tools has to be used. Only one of the parameters won't yield you the results. Mark the words, note it down. Great, thank you very much, John. I can share you the parameters. That is not a great deal. See, nothing can be stealed if you can backtest and it works for you. Even the 3-5 moving averages work in the markets, but application and execution is a very much difficult way. So, if you would like to know more and if you'd like to prevail our premium services of SEBI registered advisory, you can contact on the above mentioned number. Also, you can get in touch with us if you need the PDF. Please share ping hi on the WhatsApp. You will be shared with the PDF. So, hope all of your questions are clear. Hope all of your questions are clear. Any more questions, my dear friends? See, if you can build a algo, you can use it in the algo mojo. I can give you the parameters, my dear friends. It can be used. You have to build your Pine script, or you can, if you are using AMI broker, you can build it. You can get a developer. You can contact the algo mojo team so that they can guide you. Who can freelance you as a algo strategy? There you can communicate and act upon, my dear friends. So that is not an issue. It can be used, obviously, the multi time frame you can, but before getting into get into the back test, write up your name. If you are pinging us, write up your name. So any more questions? I hope there are no more questions. Can we wind up for the day? Next week there might not be a session. I would definitely get in touch with you with the next session whenever we plan it. Last 5 weeks we have been continuously doing. Mr. Manohar sir is not today on the. Yes, please ping us on the given above number. You will get a PDF. Thank you everyone, guys. See you all in the next session with our learning, learn, earn, and prosper with Tedasat. I am Raj RV. Thank you. See you all in the next session when we are going to learn more on any of the other indicators. So this is an educational web series hosted by the webinars where we are going to learn, earn, and prosper. Great, great. Thank you very much, Mr. Anil Kumar. Your feedback is very important to us. Definitely, you can follow us on the YouTube channel and provide your feedback. Thank you, everyone, my dear friends. Thank you all. See you all in the next educational series. Okay, guys.